Okay, this is Robert again. I'm back, and I guess I ran my 10 minutes out. I only can take 10 minutes of video at a time, and I'm doing this all with my phone. So, when I last left off, it was bubbling pretty good here. Of course, if I quit squeezing the tube, but I continue to bubbling. We are roughly 5 amps. We can get a good look at this. I guess it depends on how you look at it. At the moment, you don't see any water flow in the cell because I turned the pump off, and my battery is getting kind of low. But it still produces. Container is getting a little bit warmer. I think I found my leak. It should be right here. Oop. That was my leak. Now I do have, this is a ball pump needle inside a air valve, inside a oxygen hose for a person that's on oxygen, and there is a filter inside the brass there. And it's a little difficult to take apart at the moment. But what I was going to do is hook up my measure device, my 1 liter per minute production, and I can show you how much hydrogen is being left in the cell. I'm going to turn my fuel pump on. Right now it's not running. So I'm going to turn my fuel pump back on, and you can see all the hydrogen be evacuated from the cell. And that's what I find in most dry cells. All the hydrogen wants to sit in there. So, unless you've got some kind of fuel pump or something like this, all the hydrogen is going to stay right in the cell. It's not going to be produced or put to use like we want it to be put. And yeah, my water's getting really, really cloudy now. Got a lot of bubbles in there. Yeah, can't even see my fuel pump. I guess you can. That's just the top of it. So, you can kind of hear it clicking there a little bit. That's the fuel pump. And we're still only drawing about 5 amps. We've been running continuous here. It doesn't get very warm. It stays pretty cool, and that's the maximum it draws. As far as additives to the water, I am using not exactly KOH. I guess I can show you the container. Crystal clog remover. Yeah, I bought the wrong stuff. This stuff's got like little pieces of aluminum and a bunch of crap in it. So what I did was I put a 1/4 cup. I think this is a pet food measure. Anyways, I took a 1/4 cup. Put it in this jar first. Yeah, as you can see, all the stuff in the bottom of the jar, that's what was in there. And these are, I don't know if you can get a good look at this. These are, they're little aluminum drops, but it looks like they've turned to like sand or something. So I let it settle all to the bottom, and had the blue water, so I let that settle, and then I took my syringe right here, and this is a 5cc syringe. I only put that much in there. I think that's a little less than a quarter. Injected into my container here. But let's pause it, and I'm going to inject the rest of this in there and see if I can't get this up to 30 amps. Okay, well, as I was injecting it, my amps dropped considerably. And I don't know if you can hear the whine of it, but we did manage to get this up to about 15 amps. Get my wire out of the way so you can see this. And I used about that much. So, about 15 amps, and we're producing like crazy. But my battery's almost dead, so I gotta hook up my charger. So, we'll pause it one more time and boost this with a charger and see what we can get. Okay, this is funny. My charger. I don't know if you can see those amps. And it just pegged it right out. The needle's stuck. And you can definitely hear the fuel pump kick up. Okay, she's coming. Oh, just popped the fuse. It's dead. Okay, I'm drawing too much amps. Just killed my charger. I'm still only drawing about 15 amps. Actually, it's went down. Give a good look at this. There we go. About 15. And it's bubbling like mad. I'm going to disconnect my fuel pump. You can see it stop. Amp draw's gone down just a little bit. Water is still pretty clear, but it's really cloudy. And this is kind of neat to watch. So much hydrogen building up in there, it's pushing it all the foam out. Watch the bubbles come right through here. There they go. And here's some good bubbles. But it comes and goes in spurts. So, more bubbles coming around. So, that's what's happening. I got about a minute and a half. I think the next video I'll show you my other cell that I'm working on. Trying to do 2 different types of cells. My dad's working on cells. He's got the tube idea with a bunch of really thin sheet metal strips. And this one I can't put in a vehicle. Probably could, just to test it out, see if I get any mileage boost. One last look at the amps, and looks like it's gone down just a hair. And the actual temperature is not bad. It's probably about 80 degrees or so. Don't know. I don't have a thermometer to test it with. Okay, so this is it for the dry cell. And all this white stuff is just caulk. And these 4 bolts, they go through the plates, 4 corners, and these are just to hold the middle sides of the plexiglass. Plexiglass is 5/16. So the cell is only about 1 inch thick. And goodbye.